Alright, welcome aboard. You're watching GameCrossRoads. My name is Levi, and wow, this desert has been dug out quite a lot, hasn't it? Huh. Well, we're gonna keep doing that. Anyways, welcome to Tower SMP. We are back. I am back from my bit of a vacation, so we are back to work on the server. And apparently people have been looking for some of the things that I sell in my color shop that I don't currently sell in my color shop because I never put the time into actually stocking it. Oops. So that's what today is. Today is stocking the color shop, and we might even build some redstone to assist us with that. Other notable things include thank you, True, for subscribing for a second month at tier 1. And also, glad to know that the actual subscriber celebration thing is working, which it wasn't, but it now is, which is cool. So yes, do we have music on? No, we don't. Let's put that up to 75. There we go. Nice. So yes, excellent, excellent, excellent. We are going to need a lot of sand for what we are working on today, because we need to make a whole bunch of glass, and we need to make a whole bunch of concrete powder, and for both of those we need sand. So the start of this episode is going to be sand mining. Luckily, we have a popcorn shovel, so it makes it very easy to gather up all of this sand. Also, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, there is some construction being done in my building, so if you hear hammering or whatever in the background, they're currently working on upgrading, I think it's like air conditioning or preparing to upgrade air conditioning, so I'm not gonna stop them. No, it's with summer coming up, and there's people going like, hey, we're gonna update the air conditioning so it's better. Yeah, I ain't gonna stop that. I ain't gonna stop them from doing any of that, even if they make a whole bunch of noise while I'm streaming. Nah. You go ahead. You keep doing what you're doing. Because it makes my life better. So yeah, that's just thought I'd explain any machinery you hear in the background. You might not hear it because I have a pretty good microphone blocker for stuff like that, but you never really know. So might as well just get ahead of the questions on what's all that banging. Will help when your computers tend to overheat as well. Yeah, definitely. That's another reason where it's like, yeah, no, you do the thing. Do the upgrading. Because I have 2 computers in my room with me, as well as a couple of things for VR. So it can get quite hot in here if I'm not paying attention. That's also why you might be able to hear a standing fan in the background. Which again, not getting rid of. I don't think it's supposed to be as hot today as it's been. I'm also gonna grab this gravel because we need gravel for concrete powder. So, gonna grab all this. We're basically gonna go until I have 2 full shulker boxes of sand and gravel, or my shovel is about to break. One of those 2 will be when we head back to civilized lands. There we go, in case anyone falls in there later. Also, I'm mostly digging this dirt just because it's in the way. That's mostly it. Where's the water? Okay. Whoops. There we go. go. Yes, this is working out quite nicely. Shouldn't take us too long at all to fill up these shulker boxes. And have a shulker box filled with all the stuff that's not sand. There we go. Excellent. I just gotta check the, gotta check the ground, see if there's any spots I missed. Nice, nice, nice. No, didn't miss any of that. Missed that spot. I'm taking every little bit of sand I can get out of here with me. It would probably be easier to tell what's sand and what's sandstone if I turn off my shaders, but they look nice, so I'm not gonna do that. There we go. Okay. Oh, there's a whole corner of sand up here that I haven't grabbed. There we go. Nice. Grab all of that. That's a whole bunch of sand. Excellent. I meant to do some of this before the stream, but I was working on other stuff to prepare for the stream, so ended up running out of time because I used it all doing other stuff I had to do. Ain't that just how it is sometimes? Ooh, hey, sand. Oh, someone left a bunch of sand up here. Nice. I wonder. Sometimes people leave sand in here. No, not this time. Oh, here's a patch of sand that someone forgot about. Nice, 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 nice. So, has anyone here played the Chaos Cubed update yet? Because I have not. But I haven't heard people complaining too much. Well, not since the update came out, at least. Prior to that, yeah, there were people complaining about it, but that's just how Minecraft updates seem to be these days. Let's see. Take all this out. Might have to put some torches up. Ah, where the, what? Huh? Where'd that water come from? Is there like some sort of underground lake thing there, or? Thank you. Oh yeah, there's like a whole lake here. What? 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 Why is there a lake in the middle of my desert? Maybe that's why no one's been messing with this patch of sand. It's because there's a bunch of water in the way. Typically, you don't get kind of miffed at, finding water in the desert. That's usually a good thing. But when you're here for sand, suddenly water in your desert is a bit of a problem. So, yeah. Okay, there we go. That's the edge of that. Like that. That block off that water? Yes. Okay, good. That's good. Thank you. Thank you, Mysticality, for sleeping. Because I didn't bring a bed with me, so I know I ain't sleeping. Ah! Huh. Yeah, I think we gotta pick a different part of the desert, because this section's no longer working. Too much water. I didn't bring any, sponges. So, yeah. Gotta move to a different part of the desert. We'll do this hill. This'll work. Whee! Man, I love having enchanted diamond tools. It makes everything so much easier. Whee! It's like using the erase tool. Quick, efficient, and oddly satisfying. Oh, I'm not picking up anything. Hang on. This and there we go. Now I can pick up this sand. Get rid of this. LOL, I heard banging. Okay, yeah. So you can't hear that. Good to know. But that's why I gave the heads up at the start of the stream. I ain't gonna stop them, because it means I get some high quality air conditioning, so. If I don't stop them, I mean. If I do stop them, it means I can deal with the heat. And I'd prefer not to deal with the heat. Okay, so that's one shulker box full. Not bad, didn't take long at all. At least we know there's not someone banging at your door. Yes, yeah. Yeah, that is a nice thing. So I'm trying to think of I'm being silent because I'm trying to think of redstone at the same time. What creations can I make that might assist me in creating all of this colored glass and colored concrete powder and maybe candles as well? I could make a machine. Oh, that's an idea. I could make a machine that I throw a bunch of basic resources into, and it outputs dyes. That's kind of all I really need. Like, that's the minimum viable product for keeping the store up and running. If I can just always make sure I have dyes on hand, then I can make sure I can keep the shop stocked. Because everything in the shop, except the wool, everything in the shop requires dyes to craft. So if I could just have a machine that could auto-craft dyes from basic resources I throw into it, that might be all I need. The only problem I might run into is actually, creating such a contraption. Like, we can't, one of the resources we'll have to put into the machine is cactus green dye. We can't just put cactuses in, because then we'd need another super smelter, and I don't feel like building a second super smelter. So for that, we'll just have to throw the dye in as is, and it will craft up teal and lime for us. Unfortunately, I think I might end up having to come out here and getting more sand later for the glass. For the concrete, I think we'll have way more sand than we need, but for the colored glass, I think we're gonna need even more sand than we think we do. Which is unfortunate, but Very likely. Yeah, if I could just... Yeah, okay. So we'll need a whole bunch of crafters. And maybe item filters? Or maybe I can put, like, the base resources into specific spots. And it will filter them based on where I put them. No, that's an idea. I could have a whole bunch of instructions on the outside of the machine, instead of having a machine that's idiot-proof. Thank goodness for the popcorn shovel. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, indeed. Unfortunately, it is, you know, it's already half broken, and we're only just about to get to our second shulker box full of sand. No, that is the wrong vowel. There we go. There we go. There's a little bit more sand there. And there. Oh, goodness, I didn't think that the sandstone went that close to the shoreline. It's kind of crazy. There we go. Nice. Just cutting right through here. Yep. Okay, how close are we? No, probably still a bit further yet. Probably still need a few stacks of blocks. Let's cut through here, get the last of the sand that's in this area. Oops. Oops. There we go. And that is the last of the sand. Next to the water. At least we can now take out the stuff that's not next to the water. Excellent. Grab this. We might be there at this point. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of sand still sitting around up here. Nearly lost that sand. There we go. Okay, how we doing? Hey, there we go. We got 2 shulker boxes full of sand. And a bit extra. Not bad, not bad. So we'll just pick up whatever extra is sitting on the ground. And we will head back to base. Cool. Whee! So how much of the desert has been cleared out? Yeah, quite a bit. Quite a bit of the desert has been cleared out, but there's a lot more desert to clear out if we need to. Like, it kind of just keeps going if I was to fly out here. Well, there's some pretty deep holes there, too. Interesting. Yeah. Ooh! Woo! Hang on a second. Hold on. Hang on. Anybody been here? Oh, it's fresh. Wait, no. Wait, no, that's a stack of sand. I think someone's been here already. Darn it. Ooh, but the suspicious sand is untouched. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Hang on. Sand. There we go. Yeah, someone's been down here already. They left the TNT. Interesting. Also, looks like they were through here very quickly. They just destroyed the, Oh, goodness. Huh. Just gonna put a couple of torches around down here. Well, that was unexpected, must be said. I can see why they may have left in a hurry, if that's what they found when they dug down. There we go. Get our shulker box of not sand and throw a bunch of not sand in there. Okay. So I need to come back with a brush. There we go. Okay, where is... Well, I guess I'll be able to see this now. Oh, hey, camel. Where's the portal? Ah, there's the portal. Okay. Okay, so if you make a copper brush, you can get random loot from suspicious sand, and that structure is a guaranteed source of said suspicious sand, so... What we're going to do is we're going to go back to our base. We're going to craft up one of these brushes. And we're going to figure out what might be in that sand. The only issue being I don't know how to make the brush because I've never really interacted with the Whoa, wrong way. I've never really interacted with the archaeological side of Minecraft. Man, these tunnels are long. Whee! There we go. There's home. Nearly there. Wee, 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 wee. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna open my drink while we're going through the portal. There we go. Ow. Excellent. LEGO Extreme's joining me in opening their drink. Okay, so how do we make these brushes? I know I need copper. I know I need copper. I think I only need like 1 copper, so I'll bring 3 brushes with me. Let's see. Brush. Oh, you need a feather. That makes sense. Mob drops feathers. Cool. I got some of those. Brushes. Nice. I wonder. This is a little ridiculous, but it is okay. It is unbreaking. That is the max. And then I got some spare mending books. Can I do this? Is this something I can do? I can. Interesting. Huh. Well, I'm definitely gonna do that. Let's see. Should I get efficiency as well? Would that help? Hang on, I have a website for this. Hang on a second, where is it? Where's that website? Wow, Google Chrome is not wanting to load at all. There we go. Okay, Minecraft enchantment usability charts. Where is brush? Brush, there it is. You can put, oh, you can't, oh really? I guess I could have tested that. I do have an efficiency book. Oh yeah, you can't put efficiency on it. Okay. Put that back then. What is the best way to put mending and unbreaking on it? So it's best to put unbreaking then mending. Okay. Put unbreaking. And then put mending. Let's see. Ultra? No, that's Alta. Ultra brush. Okay, I see. Yeah, there's an R. That's all I was missing. Ultra brush. Perfect. Completely pointless, but it's very funny to me. So we'll take this. Yeah, we'll take this shulker with us. We'll put this sand in here with the other sand. All right, let's go use our ultra brush. I guess I could have called it like yeah, ultra brush works. But what else could I have called it? Could have called it like dust vac. Could have called it whatever the vacuum cleaner backpack that Luigi has in the Mario. No, not the Mario. The Luigi's Mansion games. Could have called it that too. That would have been funny. Maybe I'll rename it later. For now, we have Ultra Brush. For later, we might have something funnier. Whee! We just gotta take the long pathway all the way back to the desert. I have gotten very good at elytra spearing. I'm rather impressed with how quickly I picked this up. Though it has, yeah, it's doing a number on my elytra. I'll have to fix that later. I wonder, I know that people have created an Enderman XP farm, specifically for like mending stuff. I'd wonder if it is like, because last time I remember people talking about it, it was about how unsafe using it was because you had a high likelihood of just falling to your death trying to get there. I would wonder if I could if I could shore up that path at all. Whee! All right, let's get brushing. All right, so here's the 2 blocks of sand. We have regular sand, we have suspicious sand. Now, if I use the brush on this, ooh, we got a pottery sherd. First try, nice. Excellent, we got the minor pottery sherd. Now we have to dig through this carefully. We don't want to use the popcorn pickaxe. That's nice. Because if we break the suspicious sand, even with silk touch, it's just gone. So we want to be very careful when we're digging through this that we don't break any suspicious sand. Because if you break it, you lose whatever item was inside of it. Yeah. Interesting. We can brush a block that isn't suspicious, but it of course won't get us anything. Come on, where's another block of suspicious sand? Not seeing one so far. Oh, there's one. Hey, we got another pottery sherd. Nice. I think we can copy these once we have one, or maybe that's just with trims. Let's keep digging. See if we find anything. Oh, there's another one. Ooh, is that that's a diamond. Nice. There we go. Are you on a mission for the sniffer egg? No, I just found this building that no one had used a brush in yet. And I figured, hey, I've never done archaeology. Let's do some archaeology. Oops. Well, that might have been suspicious sand, but we will never know now. So yeah, I'm more just doing archaeology for archaeology's sake. Because I found this, and I thought, hey, that might be a fun thing to do. Might be a fun little distraction. Hey, another pottery sherd. Nice. Ooh, a rarer one. I think. Oh no, they're all yellow tier. Yeah. We got here. It's some gunpowder. Yeah, alright, that's fine. I'm not gonna be mad about it. This was a nice update to this structure, them adding this bit of digging that you could do. I'm very much a fan of this new aspect of the desert temple. There we go. Oh, there's some. What do we got here? Oh, TNT. It'd be crazy if it was like a trapped block. That would be crazy for them to do that. But hey, a bit of extra TNT. Who would have known that you could get that out of that? I wouldn't have. There we go. I think that's it. I think that's the whole adventure there. I don't think there's anything underneath this. Yeah, no. Nothing hidden beneath me. I'll just leave that there. And is there any other suspicious sand hidden in here? I don't think there is. I'm pretty sure it's just the one spot. And it looks like I am correct. Okay. Well, now that is properly emptied of all of its loot. I'll just mark it so that no one else wastes their time looking for loot in there. Okay. Oh, hi. Hey there, buddy. What you got? Interesting. Huh. Sea pickles. Not gonna lie, I thought the second room was a prank. Oh. Yeah, no, it's an archaeology area. What's a sniffer egg? A sniffer egg is a random drop from archaeology where it allows you to have access to some rarer plants that you can't get access to any other way. Ow, what? Back off, creep. Yeah, so it is a interesting little thing. Wait, is that? No way. Oh, that's just coal. Yeah. Get out of my face. Oh, hey, another pottery shard. Nice. I said get out of my face. You too. More okay, there's way more suspicious sand underwater than there is in the desert temple. Ow. Mean. Double kill. Nice. Hang on, drowning. There we go. Is there anything else in here? It doesn't look like it. Oh, there's a chest in here though. I'll take that. You know what? Actually, I think I'll just add to it. Hello. Goodbye. What is in here? More gunpowder? Yeah, more gunpowder. Swim up. But yeah, so you can find these archaeological areas around your world. They'll have suspicious sand in them. The thing everyone's hunting for is often the sniffer egg because it has unique content locked behind it. But it's not, I'm gonna be completely honest here, folks, it's not great content. It's kind of meh content. So I'm more here just because it's here, so I'm gonna check it out. Can you back off? Thank you. Yeah, sniffers need a buff. Indeed, totally agree with that. And they could have gotten a buff with the tiny takeover. Like they added the golden dandelion. That would have been such a good thing to put with the sniffer. It is an ancient plant with mysterious properties. That's the sniffer's whole deal. Rideable but slow. Maybe like they could hold a double chest. Ooh, that would also be a good idea. Yeah, make them like an animal that can carry items. But yeah, the golden dandelion would have been a great idea, allowing them to be rideable and like mass transitive items. That would have been pretty cool. But no. Instead, we just kind of get we get some meh tier loot. Iron Nautilus armor. That is nice. I will be honest, but I got that from a chest, not from the archaeology. I believe this is one of the structures that can give you the sniffer egg, so that's why I'm searching around it a little bit, because it would be cool to show you guys the sniffer egg if I can find it. Is that? No, that's not suspicious. Is there any suspicious around here? Doesn't look like it. There is also a Vanilla Tweaks texture pack, which makes suspicious sand more obvious. I don't have that downloaded because I consider that to be
Man,
not.
you're in the sticks.
Woo! Startled me there. Hello.
Sorry about that. I've just been trying to catch everyone online at some point. I wanted to bug you and see if you wanted one of my weirdly sourced iron golem heads.
Oh, yeah, sure. Let's go to the shore. Let's see what you got.
Way to bug you about that, I know.
Yeah, I'm just outside of the sand mining portal.
I flew it, man.
Oh goodness,
Voxy's
wow.
down anyways. I need to, get all of my lines back up. But
well, Voxy does store its data on. Let's see what you got.
Oh, yeah.
Ethically sourced, aesthetically sourced, passive aggressively. These are really fun. Demonically sourced. Philosophistically sourced.
I've been having fun with these.
Oh yeah, these are very funny. You know what? How much is this? The passive aggressively sourced.
Free, take it.
All right, cool.
Gift.
Thank you.
Oh man.
I can wear that.
Which direction's the portal from here?
Hang on, let me free cam. There it is. It is about southeast from here. If you.
Okay, that is direction. Past.
Yeah,
the temple.
that ish. Yeah, past the temple, that ish
Perfect.
direction. You'll see it in the area where there's no sand anymore.
Fantastic. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I wanted to bug you while you were online because
Yeah.
I don't seem to catch you online often. So.
Well, I've been gone for the last week. Didn't have access to my main
How
computer.
dare you take a vacation?
I know it was planned for weeks ahead of time.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get
I'll
back
bug you
to
later
archaeology.
another time.
Have a good day.
Cool. Don't have too much fun.
Let's see what we can find. Okay, well, there's a chest there. Buried treasure map. I'll take it. I don't think there's any suspicious sand around this structure. Because I ain't seeing it. And typically there's at least a little bit of it exposed to the air, quote unquote. So I don't think that structure has any. Oh, we got some right here. Gold nugget. Swim up. There we go. Would prefer not to drown, you know. Oh, there's one. Another gold nugget. Okay. Oh, there's some. And that's an emerald, I think. Yeah. Oh, would you look at that? Just throw some of that in there. Curse of vanishing. Yeah, I don't think I'll take that with me. I think I might leave that right there, actually. Any more? Not seeing any more. There we go. We're alright. We're okay. We're doing fine. I don't think there's any more left to get here. I think we've suspicioused out this whole area. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else, so I think we've gotten everything out of this one. Oh, hang on, there's another structure here. A mending fishing rod, that's fine. What do we got here? Oh, hey, another emerald. Nice. I will take that. It's not amazing because I can get infinite emeralds, but... Oop, hang on. Oh wait, I can get infinite air from this. Haha! Haha! There we go. Gold nugget? That's a gold nugget, yep. Oh, there's one. There's two, actually, I think. Another gold nugget, really? Oh, there it is! The sniffer egg! Yes! Woo! I got the sniffer! Nice. I need two of them, of course, but... It's not, like, sniffer egg, very cool. Not super useful till I have two of them, unfortunately. Because the thing with the sniffers and how rare they are, you don't have a sniffer until you have two sniffers. That's the thing with them. With how rare they are, you don't stop looking for sniffer eggs until you have two of them. Because once you have two of them, you can get more sniffers and you don't have to worry about them accidentally killing themselves. Not that they'll, you know, do that often, but I've seen the unfortunate circumstances of some players where they get a sniffer and then they put it in a pen that is just a little too small for it, and now they have no sniffers. No, I'm not seeing any more suspicious sand. But hey, we got a sniffer egg, so that's cool. That's cool, we got one. Nice. I think if I stand on top of this bit of coral, I might be able to fly out of here. No. But if I put a bit of sandstone there, heh. The more you talk about it, the more questions I have about sniffers. Fire away. Go ahead with all your questions. I'll do my best to answer them. Even though I'm not really an expert. Did I put an extra bag in my bag? I did put an extra bag in my bag. My back pocket bag. Nice. Oh, hey, a village. Woo! Hey, look, there's another one. Hang on a second. Maybe already emptied. Yeah, okay, someone's been here already. Dang. Might as well see if they left anything of interest to me, though. They left the TNT. There we go. Shulker box. Throw some stuff in the shulker box, like all this sand we've collected. 2 extra of that. The treasure map. Keep that. Pull my back pocket out of my bundle. There we go. And we can put all of our sherds in there. And this, and that. Okay, maybe not that, but we could put these in there. Nice, we could throw all of our archaeology loot in there. Perfect. What do we got? I'll take the leather. Emerald. Armor. Armor. Iron. Bones. Cool. Alright, what do we got up here? Brush, 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 brush. Ooh, diamonds. I think I have to see what this is. Oh, don't worry. Now that we have a sniffer egg, I will start working on making it so you guys get to see what a sniffer looks like. Now that I have one, I'm interested in getting a second. No. Nothing there. Oh, here's something. Assured. Nice. Nice. Alright, now let's clear off the top of this archaeological area. There we go. I can use the shovel on these because I know that there's... Ooh, here's something. That's an emerald. Not bad, not bad. Eh? Oh, that's right, I see. Check this out, and that, and that. Okay, I think that's the top layer gone now. Ooh, no, there's definitely a second layer. Be very careful. You do not want to disturb any artifacts that may be hiding behind sand we can't see. Ah, like that. There we go. See what we get. Color assured. Nice. We know there's nothing in those 2. We know there's nothing in these 3. Nothing in those 3. There we go. Now we're crawling. Haha. Okay. Grab all of this. We know there's nothing on this top line, so we can get rid of that. And there's nothing on this bottom line. Interesting. Ah, there's something. Another pottery sherd. Okay, we're gonna make some pottery at the end of this. That's for sure. That's for sure. Guess I can just cut off the entire top of this, can't I? Yeah. Zip. There we go. One there. We are getting a lot of pottery sherds, which is very nice. That's kind of the stuff you want out of this, because it's the stuff you can't get elsewhere. Emeralds, diamonds, gunpowder, gold nuggets, all that's kind of meh from archaeological stuff, because you can get that anywhere. No. Alright, that's that. That is another temple emptied out. And again, so nobody tries to go in here and take stuff out that isn't there, we light up these parts to let people know that someone's been here. Nice. Not bad, gotta be honest. We did find a lot of cool stuff. And we weren't even looking for any of it. Ooh, there's a big cave there. Do I see an archaeological site? No. Alright. Let's head back through the portal back towards our base. I do have one more spot that I do know of some underwater. Woo! Hang on. Hello. Yeah, what are they called? The desert wells. They got updated to have archaeological stuff in them too. Just an emerald, unfortunately. Do we have a second layer of sand? We do. Right underneath the first one. With a second emerald. Someone was using this as a wishing well, evidently. That is one nice thing about the archaeology update. Why is there more sand down here? But with the stuff that you can find, it kind of allows you to tell a story. Tell your own story about what a structure may have been used for based on what you find there. And since it's randomly decided what you're going to find, it could be anything. Are we just under the structure now? Is there no... I don't think there's any archaeological sand down here. I think this is just something to keep your attention. But yeah, like, you probably wouldn't have thought about the idea of that desert well being some sort of wishing well, but because we found nothing but money in the well, it comes up with the idea of, oh, this must have been a wishing well. Okay. So yeah, there's one spot between my base and Jade's that I know has some archaeology. There we go. I don't know why I can say archaeological, but not archaeology. I don't know what the issue with that is, but I know that there is an ocean spot that we can check out. Not too far from my base. Okay. So if we go this way, you might already know that we have a desert temple. I thought we had one right. Oh, there it is. It's all the way over there. But just off the coast here, boom, we got one of these. So let's get digging. There we go. We got some sherds. There's another one. That's just got some wheat. Oh, right. There's a chest. Ooh, look at the C3. I will actually take that with me. That's actually not bad. I see emeralds. There we go. Is that something? I can't tell, there's too many bubbles. Oh yeah, there's wheat. Okay. We got some wheat out of there. There's another one. Some more wheat. Okay. Lots of wheat. That's what I always wanted. Of course. That is the problem with these. Well, that's kind of a problem with these structures. It's like a low-level player is probably not going to come check this out, but the gear is not worth a high-level player coming to check out. So it's like kind of a catch-22 of a structure. You're not going to know about this if you need the loot from it, and you're not going to come here. Ooh, hey. You're not going to come here to get the loot if you know about it. He says, coming here to get the loot, even though he knows about it. Is any of this suspicious gravel? No, I think this is all just gravel. Which I will break, because it's suspicious that there's gravel here. Maybe not that suspicious. No. We have obviously seen that someone came here to empty the chests, which might have been me. Being completely honest, might have been me. I might have been here to empty the chests at some point, but I didn't do any of the archaeological stuff. Yeah, I think this is where I got my ocean armor templates, was from these structures. So we're not going to find any of those here, but... Oh, hey, here we go. What's this? Second sniffer egg! Yes! Okay, we have 2 now. Yes! Excellent. Very cool. Technically, I'm done here. I don't need to be doing this anymore, but I just want to see what else we might find, so I'm going to keep digging. Yes! Very cool game. Excellent. Very, very cool. Is there any more stuff here? I don't think so. Check over here. There's something. That looks like gunpowder, I think. No, it's coal. That in there, put that in there. Let's leave the rest of it. I couldn't care less. Oh, there's some suspicious. Another sherd, nice. At least we can make a lot of pottery. That'll be nice. More wheat. Nothing. Oh, I'm about to drown. Game? Oh, that's not full blocks, right. Don't know why drowning was taking so long. Is that part of the respiration helmet enchantment? That it just takes longer to drown? Didn't know that. It's kind of nice. Kind of neat. I'm not even going to bother picking that up. That is a wooden hoe. I have no reason to take that with me. Oh, there's something. Another sherd. Nice. Don't know why these are called sherds. Like, okay, I know why Mojang has called them sherds. I don't know why archaeologists call them sherds. They're pottery shards. So why are they called pottery sherds? I'm not mad, I just want answers. I think that's all I'm gonna get out of that. Okay, there we go. Oh, hey. That one's on land. It seems this town may have fallen into the sea. Perhaps. Maybe I'm just making things up. It's probably that one. What do we got in here? It's a gold nugget. Don't need the fish. Don't need the coal. Eh? Nah. I'm not copying you. I guess that means I must have brushed something at some point. Or else I would have gotten that achievement earlier. But I didn't, which means I must have already done it. Weird. Oh, hey, here we go, Lego Extreme. Shard, a general term for any sharp, broken piece of glass, metal, or rock. Ooh. There we go. Can sniffer blocks be used as decorative? Yes. I think so. Because I think you need a heat source to get them to hatch. Wait, so shard, a general term for any sharp, broken piece of glass, metal, or rock. Shard, a specialized term used specifically by archaeologists and historians for broken pieces of pottery or ceramic. Right. Interesting. So it's just to differentiate it between like a broken piece of a sword and a broken piece of decorative pottery. That's it. Interesting. I don't think I would have come up with that. I think I just would have called it, like, decorative shards. Instead of coming up with a whole new word for it. But hey, I'm not an archaeologist, so what do I know? Let's see what's in this one that's on land. Hey, more shards. What is funny is there is also a Vanilla Tweaks data pack that changes all the shards back to shards. Which I find kind of funny that that is a thing you can do with Vanilla Tweaks. Oh, there's some suspicious sand over there. Nice. Oh, no, that's just what is it called? Sandstone. There we go. All right, that's good. We got the two that we were looking for. We got a bunch of other stuff, which is very cool. But we got the 2 sniffer eggs we were looking for. Crazy is all this close to our little path here, eh? Oh, hey, look. Ah, I've been here before. Hang on. This whole area is empty because this is probably where I did that. I was that close to having a sniffer egg way earlier in the series. Oh, that's funny. There's just been a sniffer egg sitting next to my road all season long. Oh, that's funny. I ain't even mad, bro. That's funny. I could have accidentally sent myself on this journey months ago. That's funny. That's really funny. Maybe it justifies their income. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. Whee! Ow. I did not mean to place a torch. I wanted to jump. I don't know how those got mixed up. Maybe because I was eating a carrot. Pull up. Okay. We got back here. I don't really need you guys to be sheep. Because I have a bunch of sheep. So I could have sniffers up here if I wanted. I got 3 sniffer eggs now too, which is very nice. So if I go in here, the end, animal husbandry, obtain a sniffer egg. Huh. Interesting. A balanced diet. I got 18 foods remaining for a balanced diet. Interesting. I've done all of these copper ones, but not that one. Interesting. Tactical fishing. Catch a fish with a fishing rod. The key is predator. Catch an axolotl in a bucket. Complete catalog. Sheer brilliance. Good as new. The whole pack. Total B-location. Yeah, I might get rid of these. Sheep. Because if I kill all these sheep, or let them go, either one, then I can put some sniffers in here. Yeah. I need my axe. Go. Get out. Be free. Take your freedom or face the consequences. Go on. Go on. Go climb a mountain. I know you want to. You may be sheep, but I know there's a goat inside you. Because every animal in this game wants to climb mountains for some reason. Get out. Go. Yet. Out. Out. You guys sticking around? Okie dokie. There we go. Okay. Let's close this off again. Get sniffer eggs. No, not the sheep. Okay, so how do I grow you? I gotta place you down. And then what? There's a trick to this, I think. It's like how there's a trick to the happy ghast. You can't just put a happy ghast on the ground. You have to put a happy ghast in water. There's a trick to you guys as well, isn't there? Hang on, I've got the Minecraft wiki on my phone. Wiki, Minecraft wiki, there it is. Sniffer. Nope. Oh, I need sniffer egg. Block that can be brushed out. Suspicious. Sand and war motion ruins are obtained by breeding 2 sniffers. It slowly hatches into a snifflet when placed. Oh, really? Already? So it's already working on it. I could have sworn I had to do something. Usage. Placing. Sniffer eggs can be placed in block form. Once placed, they slowly mature and hatch into snifflets. Sniffer eggs do not require a supporting block below them. Unlike dragon eggs, they will not be affected by gravity. Sniffer eggs crack over time and hatch after cracking twice. They hatch in 10 minutes when placed on moss blocks or 20 minutes when placed on any other block. Aha! Okay. Hang on. This is why we have a moss farm. Moss, 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 moss. Moss, 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 moss. Have I slightly lost my mind? Perhaps. Is this still working? What the heck? Come on, man. Really thought that adding the extra rails would make that work better. It's always stopping there, though, so maybe if I just expanded the track a little further. Perhaps, perhaps. Actually, I could throw this in here as well, couldn't I? There we go. That will sort that out for me. Ah, there. See, that's what I was looking for. So can I speed this up if I put moss underneath it, or does it not check anymore? No, it's not checking anymore. Interesting. Can I break? Hold on. Obtaining. Do they react to Silk Touch? Renewable, yes. Stackable, yes. Tool, any tool. Okay. Looks like it. Okay, cool. There we go. These guys will now take just 10 minutes to grow. Nice. And I will keep one for safekeeping. Cool. So in about 10 minutes, we'll have some sniffers. I guess we'll have some snifflets, not sniffers. In a while after that, we'll have the other stuff. Been making some money. Ooh, and I got a diamond block. Someone must have bought a mount. Cool. All right. Let's put some of our stuff away and get to work on what we were going to do today. What we were supposed to be doing today. Okie dokie. So let's take the sand out. Put it in here with the other sand. So now we've got 3 shulker boxes full of sand. I'll just put that away myself. Go. And put some dirt away. You guys know where to put that. And this. And this and that. And these and all of that. There we go. Nice. Break that. Let's come over here to where all of our tools go. We've got basically no space to put any of this stuff away. Oh, right, yeah, this needs to go, this needs to go, that needs to go in storage. as does that. I need more storage for unstackable items because I don't have any space left. There we go. I luckily emptied this out the other day. This, and this, and that. There we go. There we go. Oh, right, and that. Excellent. That there. And yeah, I think we're good. Okay, concrete time. Actually, no, not concrete time just yet. Concrete time soon. But not concrete time just now. Wow, we still have a lot of slime to put in the shop. But I already know that shop is full, so I can't put it over there. What we're gonna do first is we're gonna fix up our gear, because our gear is kind of nearly broken at the minute. And we're gonna go do that down in the farming area. Okay. Whoops. All right, how many of these we got? Perfect, we got more than usual. Good. Good, good. Wow, that's more full than usual. Excuse me, melon slices? What are they doing here? They should be getting stopped over here. Yeah, okay, that is still turning into melons. Why is that full? Oh, right, it's supposed to be full. Yeah, because that's running the... Yeah, right. I need blocks. Oh, scaffolding, perfect. Excuse me. Is this still running properly? Yep, still running just fine. Weird. Would have thought maybe it wasn't. Oh yeah, there we go. There goes another melon in there. Weird, 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 weird. Yeah, there goes a whole bunch of different moss blocks. Off to be turned into compost. And there goes a melon! What the? Okay. Most melons are getting picked up over here. Just not all melons. That's kind of weird. Huh. Alright, whatever. So why we are here is we're going to gather up some emeralds, and that's going to give us a whole bunch of XP and fix up a bunch of our gear. Like so. We pick up a whole line of this, and we pick up a whole line of this. Well, at least as much of it as we could pick up. There we go. Hello, good sirs. You. I'm going to trade some emeralds with you. Oh, your trade's just refreshed. Unfortunate timing. There we go. And then over to you. There we go, and that has fixed up our elytra, and now is fixing up our shovel and our pickaxe. Very nice. Come over here, and we do it again with this guy. You. And you. Very nice. Very nice. We can do that with these guys a couple of times per day. I think it might be the end of their trade day at the minute, though, so... yeah. See, every time they do that, that might be a time where they refresh their stock. That's why I'm checking them every time I hear the composters go off. Aha! Yes, these guys have reset. Nice. Nice, nice. Perfect. All right, our tools are almost fixed up already. Excellent. This is way faster than going all the way to the blaze rod farm and doing it that way. That takes much longer. Maybe I should... I'm getting kind of low on food, so yeah, sure, I'll pick up some of these. Nice. And I'll get a second stack. Thank you. Alright, alright. Yeah, the only problem with this whole system is I don't really have the fastest melon or pumpkin farm, because I never designed it to be a really fast melon or pumpkin farm. I just designed it to look really cool and fit in the spot. I think this could be more efficient if it was a bunch of horizontal layers stacked on top of each other, instead of these layers being faced this way. If we were doing a more minecart-based system, then it would probably work better, but it'd also be a lot louder. Though would it? Because I've got all this glass, so maybe it wouldn't be as loud as I think it would be. Unknown. Unknown indeed. Let's put that in there. Have these broken again? Cactus. Why is there cactus in there? What's going on here? Okay. Right. Yeah. 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 Okay. Oh, right. I broke the redstone back here. That's why they're not working at all. So this should empty down until there's like, what, 18 of them in there? Yeah. I don't know why these kept breaking, but they do keep breaking. They're fixed now, so I'll put them back together like this. But, yeah, it's really weird. It kept throwing items that could be composted into the item recycler. So I don't know why I was doing that. Alright, you guys want to trade again? No. No. Oh, right, it's middle of the night. That's why you guys don't want to trade. It's been 10 minutes already. Look at you. Hey there, little guy. These are sniffers. Well, okay, these are snifflets. They get bigger. Much bigger. But as you can see, they're sniffing around. They're going sniff, sniff. Sniff, sniff. Sniff, sniff. And they'll be... I'll be completely honest, moderately useful later. How many blocks can they remember? I don't remember. Let's see. I don't remember how many blocks they can remember. Excellent. Take a quick nap. Check the sniffer stats. Sniffer. How many blocks can you guys remember? They're very cute. Yeah, I know, aren't they? Here, let me just... There we go. You guys look at that. I'm reading the sniffer facts. Trivia, is that it? During the prototype, do the size of the sniffer. Nope, that's not it. No, okay, where is it? Sounds behavior? The sniffer stores its prior 20 digging locations. Aha! Right. Okay, so if I have an area that is greater surface area than 20 blocks, then that's infinite seeds from these guys. Where is... Nope. There we go. Boop. Right, so this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that is a 7 by 8 area, 7 times... Yeah, that's more than 20, yeah. Easy. Easy, that's more than 20. Cool. So when these guys grow up, they'll start giving me the sniffer plants. And they'll just keep doing that forever because there's enough space for them to do that. What do you guys eat? What can I feed you to make you grow faster? Do you guys eat these? No. What do they eat? Moss? Could it be wheat that they eat? Do they eat wheat? I don't know. They don't eat sniffer plants, I know that much. And I'm calling them sniffer plants because there's multiple plants that the sniffers can find, so I'm just generalizing. Alright, you guys fix up my gear. Get in there. Ooh, hey, you guys lowered the prices. Excellent. I've apparently leveled up from all the XP. Which means, of course, that my gear is fixed. Right, that's the sign for me to stop. There we go. Lots of emeralds collected, though, which is very nice. Our gear is fully repaired. Yeah, Prospector's luck and skill are done. Woodchuck is basically fixed. Breakpoint is good. Elytra is fixed. Even the brush has been fixed. Excellent. Very nice. Oh my. Torchflower seeds are exclusively obtained when a sniffer digs them up from the ground. Once you feed torchflower seeds to 2 adult sniffers, they will enter love mode and produce a sniffer. Okay, so you do have to use sniffer plants, like torchflowers specifically. Right, okay. So I do have to wait for the sniffers to be fully grown before I can get more sniffers. And I can't speed up the growth of a sniffer unless I have fully grown sniffers already. Right. Hi, little guys. They make funny little sounds. I don't even know how to describe them, just sounds. Yeah. But yeah, imagine, like, these guys, even at this size, wouldn't be bad for like carrying a bit of storage on them. And they get bigger than this. This is as small as they'll be. There's a really fun animation when they come out of their egg, so we'll have to check that out at some point. I think. Is there? Or do they just sprout like that? No, they start standing up and then they tilt forwards, I think. Unless that was just a mod I saw. I really hope that wasn't a mod, because it is really fun. I like that idea. Ooh. Oh man, we actually have a lot of spare dies still. More than I was expecting. Got a lot of trident enchantments for someone who doesn't have a trident. It's kind of funny. Kind of annoying. Kind of funny. Man, I have a lot of these music discs. I do not need that many copies of the same music disc. That is for sure. Where's my good fishing rod? Oh, there it is. Luck of the Sea 3 unbreaking. Right, so I already had Luck of the Sea 3. Eh, still nice to have more of them. Does it go up to 4? Hang on. You. Does it go up to 4? No, just goes up to 3. Okay. Didn't think it went up to 4, but I thought I'd check. I need to craft this into blocks. Bop, bop. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Perfect. Nice. Okay. There we go, that's how that works. No, I don't want to put that bag in there. I want to put that bag in there. Nice. Take this out. Don't need that in there. That's better. Why do I have a single smooth slab in there? What was the point in that? Weird. Very weird. Oh, did I put them in here for some reason? No. Here for some reason? Yep. Put that in there, put that in there. Passive aggressively sourced. I still love that. It's very funny. I guess this would go in there, wouldn't it? Yeah. Because it's villager related. There we go. Put the head box back. I'll just put that in there for now. Put that back. Okay. Gravel. It is time to gravel some gravel. Grabble some gravel? Yeah. Grabble some gravel. Am I gonna need this much gravel? Don't know. But we're gonna take it. Because that way, I don't realize I need it later. And then not have it. There to have it, not need it. Need it, not have it. Just gonna move all the gravel up to the top chest so I know where all of it is. There we go. Nice. Now we got all that. We can grab all of these dyes. Okay, well, maybe not all of them. Most of them. You know what? I'll put the one-offs in here. Hehehe. There we go. Handy way of carrying all of that. Excellent. And I can carry these as well. Perfect. I love bundles. Bundles are so handy. Thank you, Mojang. I criticized the bundle at first, but it is so helpful for random one-off items. We still need a solution for the rest of the inventory, but this is good for the one-off. It's good for the one-off items that are part of stacks. Okay, so let's see. How many poppies do we have? Have I used up all the poppies in filling up the rest of the shop? No, we do have a lot of those still. That's nice. And a stack makes a stack. Yeah, okay, cool. One stack makes one stack. Handy. So let's take 4 of you out. Nice. And then let's put down a sand one. And we'll take 4 of you out. There we go. And that should allow me to make 8 stacks of red concrete powder, which is basically a full section of the chest. Yeah, there's 8 stacks of concrete powder. Excellent. Okay. So I just need a stack of each dye, which is way less than I need for actually stocking dyes. There we go. So now I need that for orange. So I'll need another stack of red. No, I don't need another stack. I just need half a stack. Because half of it will come from yellow. Right. So I need bone meal. There's some bone meal. And let's grab some more bone meal. Okay. Right, okay, so this is gonna be easy. And I guess it's the same for glass. I just need a stack of the dye, and I can make 8 stacks of the glass. Okay, that's handy. So the worst thing to restock is dyes, because I don't stock as much of any of the other colored blocks as I do the dyes. And the dyes kind of go 8-to-1, which is very nice amounts of efficiency, it must be said. You. I really don't need the rose bushes. Like, I don't need that rose bush over there because, like, I Wait, do I only need 16 of these, actually? I only need 16 of these. Well, actually, I need 32 of them because I need a stack and a half. Oops. Like that. And like this. That's a stack. Put this in here. Put this in here. That's a stack. Nice. And then I just need a little bit more of this. Yeah, there we go. I actually have too many. Right? Yes, there we go. That's 64. Okay, so now we've got orange and yellow covered. Nice, 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 nice. Nice. We've already got green covered. I don't think we have lime green covered. Okay, I need this, and I need this. Bop, and bop, and bop. There we go. Okay. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that should allow me to make that. Perfect. There we go. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that should allow me to make yellow. There we go. Yellow. Perfect. Okay. Yes. Now I need, I need lime green dye. Well, no, I need, well, no, yeah, I need lime green because that's what comes after yellow. So that means I need some more white. That will make a stack. Nice. And then I need a stack of this, and then I need a stack of this. Nice, nice. Ooh, I only have half of a stack of that, so I'm gonna need more blue. Put all this stuff in here, because I don't need it yet. I'll need it later, but I don't need it yet. What was... Oh, right, the ventilation. I just heard a bunch of clanging coming from the ventilation vent in my room. Of course, it's because that's where they're working, is in the ventilation room. So I'd be able to easily hear it through there. Take a couple... yeah, take a couple more of those. Just in case. Yeah, just in case. Might as well. What is nice is that we don't have to make a whole bunch... Well, I guess we do have to make magenta. But we don't have to make most of the weirdly colored pink dyes. Because those are some of the most complex dyes in the game to get, is the pink and purple ones. Okay. So we got lime, green, I'm gonna take this. Only need like this much, I think, because then I can mix it with some white dye. Yeah. And then I can do this. Yeah, and that makes... So I only need, what? 8? No, because that's 16 then. I need 16, there we go. Do that. There we go, we got a full stack of that. Excellent. Throw that in the one-off dyes bag. The extra dyes. Okay, so then we need a full stack of blue. There we go, there's a full stack of blue. And then we need a full stack of purple, which would be 32 red, 32 blue, gives us 64 purple. Nice. Okay, so that's a purple. Now we've got these two down here, which are, I think, pink and magenta? If I'm not mistaken. Lilac makes magenta, okay. And peony makes pink. Right, okay, so we got pink and magenta here as well. That's all of those, so that just leaves the grayscale concretes, which honestly are probably gonna be the most popular ones. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just guessing. Okay, so let's throw these in here so we can start making more concretes. Throw all of these in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's put you here. You there. You there. And just shift click it all in there. Perfect. Boom. 3 in there. And 3 in there. And 2 in here. Sure. Okay, then 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And that makes green. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, I see. I am out of those now. Okay, so I need cyan. Boom, there's cyan. There we go. So I'm going to need more of these, and this is why we have a bunch of these. One from here, one from here, and the rest from here. Gets us some light blue dye. Or some light blue concrete. There we go. Nice. Nice. No, I guess it's more this way. Yep. And then we got the blue stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. We make blue. There we go. Nice, nice. We're getting there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we make purple. Nice. Very good, very good. Okay, so now I need this, and I need this. We have another sand shulker if we need it. We are going to need another 3 shulker boxes of sand, I think, to do the colors of glass. Oh boy. I'm just realizing that now. That's going to be crazy. I don't think we need that many, do we? So if we have 1 extra, because these make 2, all we need is... Well, I guess that would be 32 minus 1. So yeah, we're gonna need a bit more. There we go, 31. Make 64. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, so for this one, we're gonna need... Well, that would be 32 minus 4. So that would be 28. There we go. And boom, magenta. Nice. Okay. Go back upstairs, make that nice and quick. Ooh, yeah, we are going to basically be out of gravel before we even get to the monochromes. Goodness. That's crazy. Or actually, that's all of it before we get to the monochromes. There we go. Let's make some magenta. There we go. Put that... Weird. Don't know why it warned me about the height building limit. It's an odd thing to warn me about when I'm underground. And we make pink. There we go. My goodness. Okay, and then what is left? We got brown, black, white, gray, light gray. That's 5. Ooh, that's a lot. That's like another shulker box of gravel still. Yeah. Oof. Hooey. That's a lot of items. That's a lot of items right there. Luckily, we can turn charcoal into black dye. Yeah, 1 to 1. So that will be enough for the black. But then light gray and dark gray are going to be a little bit more annoying. I guess, handy thing I have over here, because of our kelp farm, I got some ink sacs I can take out. I can make that into black dye. It is also 1-to-1. Aha, I've saved 1 charcoal. Goodie. Let's see about this. Yeah, that's still running. That's good. Eh? Why'd you pop out? There we go. How full is that? Yeah, that has items every time. How full is that? Hang on. Oh, it's empty. Weird. These are still working fine. Yeah, it looks like it. Yep, both minecarts are still going. Good, good. Obviously, this is still running fine. This is a completely automatic farm. Oh, right, the brown dye. That's why I'm over here. Oh, right, that's how I do it. I take the axe, put it in the middle, and then I put this here, press, and I put this here, and I press. Excellent. Super duper efficient. Only have to break 2 blocks and I get the entire log. Then we just replant. There we go. And I think that's enough brown dye for what we need. You often don't need much, so works out quite well. There it is. Just grab until we have a full stack. There we go. And the rest we can store as cocoa beans so that we can make other stuff with it. All right, there we go. There's that. Have I missed anything? And then blue, purple, magenta, pink. That's why I've got all of these guys over here so I can see. Yeah. Check, 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 check. And then check, check, check. No, 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 no. Okay. So we've got the brown dye. We've got the black dye. We've got the white dye. Now I just need the light gray and the dark gray. So light gray is 2 parts white, 1 part black, and dark gray is 1 part black, 1 part white. Okay. Which means that to make all of this is going to be some weird math on the light gray. And we already have some light gray, so it's even weirder math. Just make 8 more of that. We'll make 16 more of this. Okay, that was not enough. Make 8 more of it. Okay, that wasn't enough white dye this time. Ah, okay, so we're gonna have 1 extra light gray. Interesting. Oh, we have 2 extra black dye in there. That's handy. Okay, now to make the dark gray dye, which is going to be a lot easier because all we need is 32 black and 32 white because it has much nicer math. There we go. 32 black, 32 white, 64 light, gray. Okay, so there we go. That's all the dyes we need for the last of the concrete. Problem is, we only have enough gravel for 2 more of them. We'll have to go grab more gravel from upstairs. Because we do have enough gravel, just not here on us right this moment. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make some white. There we go. One, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll make some light gray. There we go. Take all that out. Put all that in. There we go. Okay, so I need more gravel. I need about... Well, I need 4 gravel for this, 4 gravel for that, 4 gravel for this. So I need 10 more stacks of gravel because I got 2 down here already. Alright, so that is a line plus 1 stacks of gravel. Whee! Ow. A line plus 1 stacks of gravel. Excellent. And we will be dipping into that 3rd shulker box for the sand, unfortunately. But hey, I'm gonna guess that most of these colors are probably never going to be bought. Except when someone is doing something crazy, or they're doing some sort of green screening thing. That's my guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get the dark gray. There we go. Up, up, up. And there. And there. 1, 2. And these. And these. Let's do black. All the black. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. All the brown. Okay. Like this. And then like that. I'm gonna use that too. Hang on. There we go. Might as well. I'll need it. I'll need it later, so might as well just use up that little bit of bone meal to save 1 space in storage. Oh boy. Should I up the price on this compared to the other stuff? I think I should. I think this should definitely... No, yeah, this should definitely cost... Ow. This should definitely cost more than wool, because wool I'm getting for free. This I have to go out mining for stuff, and I have to paint it myself. Yeah, no, this is definitely going to cost more than the wool does. But the question is how much more? Still want it to be a price that people are willing to pay, but... It also takes me a while to actually get all the resources for it. Like, that took an hour. We're not going to count the archaeological part of today's episode as making this. But also, all that gravel I basically already had. And some of that sand I already had. Whoops. Yeah, so we're definitely going to up the price a bit. But by how much is the question? Whee! go. Through here. Across. Whee! Okay, where does this go? That's where the glass goes. I think this is where the concrete goes. Yeah, 1 stack for 1 diamond. That works here. Oh. 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 Okay. Apparently. Apparently I have to restock this. Hang on, didn't I have a spreadsheet? Wait a minute. Where did I put that spreadsheet? New text document. No. Store stock. There it is. Yes, I have a spreadsheet for my Minecraft shop. That is a thing I have now, apparently. So scroll that so I can see concrete. Okay, concrete powder. We've got 8 of 8. How do I haven't used Excel in a long time. I've got to relearn some of the quick keys. 8 of 8, 8 of 8. 8, 8, 8, 8. Just highlighting all these to remind me that when I was last here, I had 8 of everything. There we go. Okay, and then there's... Right. Glass and terracotta I've still got to do. Oof. Do I have enough? I have enough terracotta, but man, I gotta do all the dyes again, and then I gotta do all the dyes again for glass. Whee! Whee! That's this could be something crazy right there. So I am missing. Hang on. We have no red. We have all the orange. We have no yellow. And we have no lime. Okay. I can take the profits from that now. Then in here, we have 4. We have 4 cyan. Still, we've got 6 light blue. And we've got 6 dark blue. And that should be purple, magenta, pink on the other side. But I'm just gonna check the next chest. Right, yeah, okay. And then we've got... Who was using those color schemes? That's gotta be some sort of magic area, maybe. To be completely out of magenta, pink, and purple? Interesting. None of those. Okay, pick up the profits of that. 2 stacks for 1 diamond. Okay, so I do have a really low price for this. And then I got no white and no black in here. Got no white. Got no black. So there we go. Gotta refill all of that at some point. But hey, I made 31 diamonds. That's cool. That's nice. I like that. I do like money. And then this. And then this. And then this. That is a crazy amount of resources right there. Like, look at this. I guess this tells me how much I need to fully restock. It's about 5 shulker boxes, half filled with sand, half filled with gravel. And that will fill the whole shop. Okay, so 1 stack for 1 diamond, or should it be higher? Because they're essentially paying for 32 sand. For each stack, they're paying for 32 sand, 32 gravel, and what, 8? Yeah, 8 dye. Okay. And how much do I charge for dyes? 1 stack, 1 diamond. But I do 32 in a stack. So I'm charging them for, so that would be, I guess, a quarter? Yeah. A quarter of a stack, so a quarter of a diamond for that. It might be actually a decent price for one. One stack, one diamond. Perhaps. Because it's a quarter of a diamond for the dye. And then I guess I could do, yeah, like the remainder is for the sand and the gravel. Yeah, I think more than, because it is just sand and gravel. There's not really an easy way to get gravel in Minecraft, though. If it sells out quickly, I'll up the price. There we go. There we go. Okay, and then we do cyan, light blue, blue. There we go. That's a bit faster to do it like that. Go, and then white here, dark gray there. Light gray here, black there. And then brown here. One stack, one diamond. One stack, one diamond. One stack, one diamond. Okay. Whew, boy. There's that. Unfortunately, if I want to set up this display, I'm gonna need to make another recipe of each one. Luckily, I do have most of those dyes just kind of sitting around, so that is kind of handy. Guess I'll need one of these. What am I gonna need? I'm gonna need one red. I have a purple, I have magenta. Do I have a blue? Don't have a blue, I have a light blue. There we go, got that. Need one of these. Got a yellow, don't have an orange. Gonna need that. Do that, do that, do that, do that. Yellow, and then one green, then dark green, then this, then this, then this, then purple, then magenta, then pink, then white, then light gray, then dark gray, then black. Then brown. Okay, so all I'm missing is the magenta from the display. Not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, and actually, I need the display for terracotta as well, so I actually need 2 of all these dyes. So do that, and do that. Then I'm gonna need... I wish I could just mix them together to create the dyes as well. That would be nice. Do that. Like this. Do that. Right, no, I need 2 of that to make light gray, like that. There we go. I need a second one of these. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna need a second poppy. And a second one of these. It's gonna mess up the order, but oh well. For lime green, I'm gonna need another green dye, and I'm gonna need another white dye. Then get the green dye, and then the other green dye. There we go. Then cyan. Then light blue. Which I'm gonna need more bone meal for. Because I need more white dye. There we go. Light blue. Need another flower. Blue. Then I need one of these and one of these to get the purple. There we go. And then I can get pink from the flower at home. Okay, so there we go. I now have all the resources I need for the display of all of the colors. Okay. Goodness, I can't believe how much that used of all of my gravel. No, yeah, I have enough. And I'll have to come back with wool as well. Do I come back with that before? Probably before I do all of the concrete and not the concrete, I just did the concrete. I need the terracotta and the glass now. Oh, we're gonna need way more sand for all the glass because I'm gonna need 5.5. Wow, wow, that's crazy. I need 5.5 shulkers of sand to get all the glass I need to restock the shop. Whew. Oh boy. Yep, that's crazy. I can see why I haven't done this until now. Past me was right. This is a lot of work. Oh wait, I need gravel. That's over this way. Oh, but I need flowers, and that's down here. Yeah, so I need, what is it, 2.5 shulkers of sand, roughly, for all the concrete. And I need 5 shulkers of sand for all of the glass. Well, 4.5 shulkers of sand. This, then that, then that. There we go, and that's as far as you can see while still seeing all of the things. Okie dokie. Oh boy, let's go. Let's go. Up. Back to storage. And we have to do that whole rigmarole of dyes 2 more times. Just to set up all of the stuff we need for display cases and selling stuff and all that. Hey. I'm finally going to get rid of all this terracotta, though. I have so much spare terracotta that I don't need. This will be very nice to get rid of some of it, like eight blocks of it per, but it's still something. Oh yeah, you're still full. We'll put our stuff that we're sending away in there. I'm not gonna walk over there to grab it. I don't have a crafting bench. Why don't I have a crafting bench? Hey guys, where'd my crafting bench go? Great question, right? Oh, okay, where'd I put it? Guess I'm making a new one. Cool. Where is it? Why is there stone in here? There's not supposed to be stone in there. There we go. I have a crafting bench again. Cool. Where's my gravel? I'm gonna need at least a stack of that. Will I need more? Probably, but we're going to do that later. Okay, starting with red. Oh, hey, there's 16 colors in Minecraft, right? Yes, that sounds right. That works out perfectly. There we go. Isn't this handy? Ooh, and I can just scroll once to the back to get to that. That's handy. Oh, that is really nice. Ba, 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 ba. Nice. Go like that. We can just continue from where we left off. I'm barely even thinking to do this. That's so handy. I don't have space for that. Da da da. Da 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 da. Then this. Then this. Perfect. Nice. Okay, so that is that display done. Now we just got to do that again for terracotta. Can I paint painted terracotta? Please say yes, game. Please say yes. Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good at all. Hang on. I thought I could do that. Oh, hang on, that's... Let me check. Hold on, I'm checking a website at the minute. Minecraft. Vanilla tweaks. Crafting tweaks. It's in here, isn't it? It's in here, isn't it? Yep. Yep, it is. Yep, the data pack universal dyeing allows you to dye any dyeable block to any other color, no matter what color it currently is, excluding concrete, which is hilarious because they use concrete powder as the actual thing, like the icon for it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Problematic. We have a slight issue here. So if I want to sell terracotta, I'm mostly selling this. I'm not selling this. I'm not selling this. I'm mostly selling this to get most of the colors. Like I can get light gray, I can get white, I can get orange, I can get a bit of red and yellow. Yeah, because I got red and yellow in here. I can get brown. But most of the colors, I just can't actually paint around. Maybe we'll just stock the natural colors today, and I will ask DTFG if we can put in the universal dyeing data pack. You might think that would hurt my business, because then people could just buy a single color and then dye it to whatever color they want. Well, joke's on them. They were basically paying me twice to do that. So, oof. Oops, that's modded. Yeah. Yeah, that's a big old oops right there. That is an oops on my account. Did not realize that. Yeah, so maybe we'll just stock the regular colors for today. In which case I have a lot less stuff to bring over. And done. There we go. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I don't think we have an 8th for terracotta. Is it stuck in the pipes? Nope. Nope. And nope. So we just have 7 stacks of that. We only have like 3 yellow terracotta, I think. Unless it's hidden somewhere else in all these other chests. Oh, hey, look, more sand. Okay, well, we have a lot of sand as it turns out. I forgot I had 2 shulker box, or 2. Actually, this would be 1, 2, 3, 4 shulker boxes of sand just there. Well, that's handy. We don't have to go mining for sand as soon to actually fill out our shop. Oh, that's where these went. Huh, neat. Bunch of regular terracotta. Grab a bunch of light gray. Put that in there. Grab a bunch of white. Put that in there too. Oh, come on. Work with me here. Work with me here. There we go. Then a bunch of orange. That's 1 block too many. There we go. That's regular terracotta. Which we should probably sell that as well now that I'm thinking about it. You know, if I think about it for a second, it's probably a good idea to sell the basic form of terracotta too. Yeah. White we have, light gray we have, orange we have. Is that everything? That is all we have in stock in our little house. Okay. Right, okay, so I guess I can use the rest of these shulker boxes for bringing the wool that we need over there. There we go. And then put some diamonds away. Wow, that made a perfect stack. No attempt at math required. Nice. All right, let's go grab the wool we need to restock our shop. And then I guess start figuring out the glass, since we're not doing terracotta as it turns out today. I guess I should have checked on how many dyes I had in stock. I really didn't feel like doing that as well, so I just didn't. Okay, so these two, that one and that one. Just put that there for now. That gives me 2 8s of space to work with. Okay, where's my... There it is. Okay, so I need 8 red. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're full up on orange. And we're empty out, we're on 8, so 4 and 4. And we're full up. No, we're empty on lime, actually. So we need 8 lime. Well, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Then we need 4 cyan. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are getting low on cyan. Is that because you guys are stuck or because there's no cyan in here? Okay. And 4. Okay, for light blue we need 2. We're full up on green. 2 of these. 2 of these. Are you guys wandering around with purple? Light blue, dark blue. Then we need full thing of purple, full thing of magenta, and full thing of pink. Full thing of purple, full thing of magenta. There we go. And a full thing of pink. Ooh, we're getting low on that too. Ah, we need a full thing of white. We don't have that. We need a full thing of black. We do have that. Okay. I've grabbed one too many pinks, as it turns out. There we go. Do we have white in here? Yes, we do. Oh, good. They're currently putting it in storage. Right. Okay. And luckily we took pink, purple, and magenta out, so they'll be putting that away now as well. That's good. But we do need, you know, white and black. Right, we need a full thing of black, don't we? 2. And there. There we go. Okay. We can get 4 white for now. Okay. That's not bad. Let's go grab some shears and restock the farm to start getting wool automatically. And we'll take the shortcut. Haha. I keep forgetting that I haven't finished decorating the bottom floor yet. We've been busy working on surface stuff for so long that I forgot that the underground isn't actually done yet. There we go. I guess I actually technically need 1 more ingot. There we go, to make it even. And that should allow us to make just over 16 shears. Which we don't need that, because we've got plenty of a lot of the wools, but might as well. What's the difference between dyed concrete and dyed terracotta? Dyed terracotta has a slightly noticeable texture, whereas concrete has no texture. And I'm gonna guess that the reason why that data pack doesn't let you change the color of concrete, but does allow you to work on the color of concrete powder, is because technically, like, the idea is concrete powder is just a mixed item, and you could just take the dye out of it, I guess? Where is white? There is white. You still have 2 shears in here. What? We're still getting white dye at the minute. That's crazy. Black dye, what about you? No. Okay. Now we'll put 2 in there. Put that there. How is our grays looking? Light gray we're good on. Dark gray we could use a little bit more of. Yeah, definitely use a few of the first 4. There we go. There we go. And then no green, but we definitely need cyan. Okay, so make some, nope, make some cyan. You are cyan. There we go. And then pink and purple we're fine on. Pink or magenta and purple we're fine on. Pink we definitely need some more of. White still has shears in it, so we don't need to put anything there. Pink. There we go. And then, yeah, white still has it. Dark gray is fine. Black, we're definitely working on. You know what? I think I'm going to put a second one in black if I didn't already. I did already, okay. And how's brown looking? Brown's fine. Okay, there we go. I think we are good. Oh, we can take an extra one of these. Nice. Yeah, and these guys will just work on putting all that stuff away. Perfect. Are the sniffers big now? Yay, the sniffers are big now. Check these guys out. Chunky boys. Where's this one? Yeah. Look at this. He's taller than I am. And I'm 2 meters tall. And he's taller than I am. Ain't you just the biggest of lads? Yeah, hi. How you doing? See, wouldn't it be so cool to ride one of these? But no, Mojang says you're not allowed to ride them. Not allowed to ride the big cow. I have seen some amazing, like, fan art of the sniffers, though, with, like, a Wandering Trader's coat on the back and, like, a double chest hanging off of each side, like, each of the long sides of the sniffer. And then a villager just kind of sat right on top of his head, riding him around. It's not fast, but he's big. He's strong. He can carry lots of weight. They tilt their head like a dog. They do, and they got these big ears as well. Get the big flap ears. Or when are you gonna get? When are you guys gonna sploot and look for something in the grass? Hey, can you do that for me? Can you sniff the grass, see if there's anything in it? Not right now. You guys on your timer right now? You've already sniffed the grass a bit. That might be the case. But yes, occasionally they will lie down and they will dig their nose through the grass to try and see if they can sniff up anything. And occasionally they do. I can't remember, do you guys have hitboxes? No, okay, they're not like happy ghasts. I couldn't remember if they had a hitbox on the top, but they do not. They should. I do think they should. Mojang should add that as well, but... Oh, there he goes. He digging. He digging. There we go. Hey, he found something. Yeah. Pitcher pod. Woo. Nice. Thank you. So yes, they lie all 6 of their legs out on the floor, because yes, they have 6 legs. See? Got all of these little legs underneath. And they just lie down, stick their nose in the dirt, sniff around, see if they can find anything. And then I get this little pitcher pod. Or I get torch flower seeds or whatever. Nice. Glad that we got to see that. Okay, breakpoint. Let's head back to the shop. Back to the shopping district. Whee. Okay, this way. Whee! Ow. All right. Now we just land at the shop, restock everything. Maybe take a look at how much dyes we have. Maybe. Okay, and then this, and then that. Okay. Let's start unpacking everything. So unpack everything that's not 8 of something first. Here. There we go. And then this. And this. And this. Perfect. Now grab these. Perfect. Grab this. And grab, let's grab black. Do this. Then do this. Magenta. Pink. Just realized they're, yeah, inverted on the other side. That. And then purple. Okay. That is all back in stock. Excellent. That perfectly fits. Oh, right, because it's 16. Of course it perfectly fits. Okay, so we're going to match this. Oh, yeah, there's like one space too few on these lists here. So it means I gotta do 2 like that. Then orange. Then yellow. Then lime. Then green. That. And this. That. And then purple. And then magenta. And pink. And white. And light gray. And, whoops, dark gray. And black. And brown. And I've done something wrong. Ah, I hid 2 whites there. Ah, sneaky, sneaky me. There we go. I was wondering what I did there. I hid a second white. Yeah, because they do look like slightly different whites due to the lighting. That's kind of funny. Okay, there we go. That is now in stock. Right, okay, so to put it back into this. I have 8 of that now. And 8 of this. And 8 of that. And 8 of this. And that. And that. And that. And that. I'm just filling in. I only have 5 of this, though. There we go. And then 8 of that. That says 9. That's 8. There we go. Concrete and wool are now restocked in our shop. Thank goodness. All we now need to do is terracotta, glass, and perhaps candles. Perhaps. That was an extra thing that I thought of later because we had honeycombs. So I was like, oh yeah, candles. Those are a thing that can be sold. But do I want to at this point? I don't know, because it takes so much effort to get all of the dyes in place. I am missing a stack of that, so that needs to go to 1. I am missing a stack of orange. Okay. And lime green. I'm also missing a stack of that. Somebody came by and bought 1 stack of everything, it seems like. Yellow? Yep. There's 1 stack missing there. Okay, I'm just gonna check everything. Is this... Yep, that's missing 1. That's missing 1. That's missing 1. That's missing quite a lot, actually. Okay. So that is 1 down, 1 down, 1 down, 1 down. This is gray. Okay, we were already missing 2 stacks from here, so we're just missing 1 more stack. So there's only 9 stacks in here. And I did check all of these, correct? Yes, okay, let's check the pinks. Woo, magenta's popular. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, actually, we only have 1, 2, 3, 4 magenta left. Okay, we're already missing 2 in magenta. So we're down to 4 in magenta now. Pink. Wow, okay. Just gonna move that over because it's easier to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we got 7 pink left. Purple. We are out of purple. That's gotta be DTFG, right? That's gotta be DTFG. He loves purple. His base is like white and purple, if I'm not mistaken. We are out of purple. Okay. White. Okay, we're 1 down in white, 1 down in brown, 1 down in light gray, and we have no black. We didn't have black to start with, though, so that makes sense. I forgot to stock black in the first place. Okay, so all the dyes need restocking, at least a little bit. But hey, we made another stack and a bit of diamonds from that, so give me a quick second. Just gotta, let's go check the, let's check the slime shop as well, since we're here, might as well. Slime shop. Oh my. I do like this shop. It's super simply designed, but I think it's perfect. I think it's just great for what it is. It's very fun. It's just, oh, it's a pit with a bunch of slime in it, and you buy slime from the barrels floating in the pit. It's very funny. I'm very funny. Oh my goodness, I have too many diamonds. Ah. Not leaving a shulker box there, am I? No. Good. It looks like the redstone shop has upgraded. It's bigger now. It's familiar. Hang on. As art imitates life, so too does this shop emulate the brutal reality from which its contents originate. Redstone shop V2. Alright. Alright, Mysticality. This redstone permit, of course. Redstone goodies, 3 diamonds each. Bottles and eyes, 1 diamond each. Exclusive witch heads. Do I have a witch head? Just gonna leave that there. There's no ATM over here. Yeah, I gotta go over here to check if I've got a witch head. Head box. No, I don't have a witch head as it turns out. Oh wait, no, I do have a witch head. Did I buy that last time I was here? I may have bought that last time I was there. Whee. Ow. Witch's brews. Ooh, potions of water breathing. How much each? 1 diamond each? Hey, I'll buy 4 for that. Easy money. Redstone goodies, 3 diamonds each. Okay, I will buy probably a stack of redstone. There we go. And I'll buy a half stack of lamps as well. There we go. And then bottles and eyes, 1 diamond each. Sure, I'll buy a stack of that. I'm rather flush with cash at the minute, so I think that's the right term for it. So I'll definitely buy up some stuff from all over this shop. Excellent. I am not super... Well, I could buy a shulker. Oh. Knock, knock. I guess True did leave the server for a bit, so maybe he blocked up his shop for a bit, for one reason or another. Well, this is why we have Prospector's skill. Wow, it's empty in here. Okay, there's a bunch of stuff left in here, apparently. Oh, dang. Huh. Well, that's also another reason why it might be blocked up. Because there's no stock left. Yeah, that makes sense. I think Mysticality said that he was going to be working on a shulker farm. Okay. Was going to be working on a shulker farm pretty soon. So I guess we'll just have to wait for his shop to show up. And then I'll pay him more of my diamonds. We should do something with this. Because in Loving Sea, C, whatever is the front of his name was. I can't remember at this exact moment, but I have a list. This was the building that was supposed to host all the building challenges, but just before the end of the first one, he left, and he was kind of in charge of that, so... First of all, great build. Like, honestly, really nice. Second, yeah, we definitely should do something with this build. What? I don't know just yet, but something, definitely. Collect here. Oh, right, there was like mending books and golden carrots and iron. That's what was being gambled for here. Not complete. And then Flynn's fried food. How's this shop doing? Okay. Wow, it's been restocked since last time I was here. Nice. It's also been emptied of all of the wool. Because it got filled up with wool for some reason at one point. This is a really nice... I wasn't paying attention to it, but this is a really nice build, actually. Wow. Like, it's a corporate office building, but it's a really nice looking corporate office building. Gotta be honest. Okay, well, now that we've done all that. What is this? Here we go. Floors available. Ah, okay. Right, so 2, 3, 4, and 5 are still available. Oh, what's this? Oh, wait, this is battle buys, isn't it? Yeah, it's battle buys. And then King is doing something over here still. Woo! Right, he's still got all of the... Oh, hey. He's still got all of the Totems of Undying. Or as my texture pack has decided to... Or, not decided, I decided to have the texture pack. Whereas my texture pack shows the Watches of Undying. Okay, okay. Let's head back. Whoop, terracotta. I forgot I brought terracotta to put in the shop, and I haven't put in the shop yet. Terracotta is pretty easy to stock, but it's not as easy as wool, so I'm gonna leave the price as is. Put my diamonds away. There we go. Put these shulkers in there as well. There we go. Go. And then I guess this is the one where I'd put regular terracotta. Like this. Perfect. Okay, then we got the two colors of this, gray, or light gray and white. So put that there. Put that there. Perfect. I should have brought extras to put on this thing. Oh well. I guess I need, what, 2 red, a white, a gray, and an orange? That's it. Well, heck, actually, I don't even need the 2 red. I could just use a regular one as well. Ow. Oh, I just realized. Yeah, a lot of those now have actual balloons attached to them now. That's nice. Does this one? No, doesn't look like it. It is really nice to see the shopping district from above. It looks really nice. I wonder, has he done anything with that tower since I was last there? Yeah, I've got a bunch of fireworks and I got the money to buy more if I need. Woo! Woo! Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. There's not a mountain here anymore. DTFG, what you been up to? There used to be a mountain here. Hang on, is that side any different? Have you flattened this mountain? Oh! 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 Whoa! Okay. Okay, bunch of purpur, diorite, and quartz, and wow, and just wow, and just wow. Okay, I need to fly out to people's bases more often so I can see what's going on. That is a armored zombie. That is a live armored zombie. It is a lightning storm right now, isn't it? Dang, okay. So you're still rethinking what this gem's gonna be, because there used to be a gem here, and now there's no gem here. So you're still rethinking what this is gonna be. The base is looking amazing, gotta be honest. This is so cool. Let's see what's going on over here. I think he's finished another one of the biome quadrants. Yes, he has. There we go. He's got this like river and such. Oh. I see you found my base. Yes, I did. Cool. I think I saw him working on this bit in one of his videos. He's still trying to figure out what this is gonna look like, but this looks really nice for me, gotta be honest. Yeah. Man, such cool stuff. So big. My area doesn't look like I've really built a whole lot in comparison, but that's because a lot of it's underground. Man, big. Big, 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 big. This take a lot of effort. I can see why you're starting to figure out how to use, like, Axiom and, well, no, not Axiom, what was it you said? You think so? Yeah. Lightmatica, that was it, yeah. Also, I thought, yeah, there's a roof over here. What is this? Oh, right, this is the other base that's on your base. Whee! Oh, this is nice. This is cozy. You got like a little pergola and a fire area. Fire pit, that's what they're called. Yeah. Nice. Oh, there's like a little path leading away from it. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I like that. Ow. I hit the tower. There's the man himself. Flying into his massive castle. Before he sees us, away! I should have brought level 3 fireworks. I don't know why I didn't, but I didn't. Wow! Flashbang! And that is why you don't stare at the sun. Well, where the sun will be when you're flying in the middle of the night. Then we got the wreckage of that base there. I think that iron farm still works, which is funny. It's like the only part of that base that still functions. Let's see if King's been doing anything since we were last there. That's what this part of the stream's turned into. Let's go see what our friends are doing that we've just not realized was going on. Because we've been busy underground or in the Wild West. Oh. No, that was there already. Oh, look at that. Hang on. That's some farming. Hang on, we got farming. These old area is so cool. Oh, I haven't been. I did notice you guys posted a video about like what is it, a heritage site. That's like you guys' new group thing. Is you're like the National Park Services of the Tower SMP, which I think is a really funny idea. I like it. So it looks like King's got some sort of underground or underwater base thing going on. That's very cool. And True had this crazy idea of having a huge wall around his base. Looks like he's still figuring out the design of it, but let's take a look. Very nice. The texturing is very good as well. With the beams and then the different kinds of stone going up. Yeah, very nice. Very nice indeed. I like the look of that. See if there's any changes that have happened up here. Oh, there's some new mangrove trees out front. Oh yeah, no one's selling any wood. That's one of the farms that nobody's exploited yet. I get the feeling that these are mostly replicas. The feeling that those are mostly replicas. Nice, nice. Very cool. It's quite something with the randomness of the stone in the wall. Yeah, it makes a really nice texture though. I remember when Green was trying to define a mega base, and this server really represents his thought process. Ooh! What is that? Huh. Cool. More people are decorating their paths. I distinctly remember there being a roof here, but I guess that's what happens when you're replacing the whole thing with glowstone. Cool. Nice, nice, nice. Excellent. Oh yeah, and DTFG has also... Hang on. There we go. Check that out. That's nice. It's almost like liminal because it's so clean. I think it's the fluorescent lights at the top. That's what's really making it super super liminal. If you don't know why I'm laughing, that's the name of a video game. So that's why I'm laughing at that. Those lights were inspired from your base, not gonna lie. Oh, really? Interesting. I guess I do have that going on in my base, don't I? Down the bunker area. I just have a different lantern color. Almost makes me think I should do more for my tunnel. But I did do the rest, like I did do the structure of the highway, so maybe that's my contribution to the highway. My tunnel is kind of boring, but I did most of the main lines of the tunnel system, so I don't think you can blame me for that. Hi guys, how you doing? Your portal room is peak. Oh, well, thank you. I always envisioned it as like a little snow globe of my own base. So, hey, there's True. Oh, ah, look at him go. Diggy, diggy, diggy. Boink. Hey, nice. Grab that pitcher pod. Nice. Cool, we got 2 of those now. But yeah, these guys are so cute when they're digging. I'm glad I have some now. We've got a lot of the different I think, do we have basically every capturable creature? Like, we've got happy ghasts, we've got donkeys, we've got horses, we got skeleton horses and camels. We've got copper golems, and we've got sniffers. And then up here, we've got, you know, we've got the box of allays. Yeah. So we've kind of got all of the different kind of creatures that Minecraft has to offer. It's pretty cool. Pretty neat that we've managed to collect all that. How full is this? 11 bamboo. We definitely need a bigger bamboo farm if we're gonna actually use that as the super smelter's fuel. Because this just doesn't grow as fast as I thought it would. Or maybe I need to, yeah, you know what, probably what I need to do is I need to actually hook up the bamboo speed up feature that I had an idea for. Or maybe I just need to hang out on this side of the base more often. That could also be it. I've built everything too far apart. Well, I've built everything too far apart. I've built most of it in like a 3x5 chunk area, and then I've built one thing way off to the side. Okay. Oh, hey, you know what? DTFG, since you're here. DT, I have a question for you. My good friend, I have a question. So, I was trying to craft up some stuff earlier and realized that I forgot a recipe wasn't part of vanilla. And that is the ability to color any dye, or color any block into any other color block. So by default in Minecraft, you can change white wool into any other color of wool, and you can change plain terracotta. Oh, okay. Yeah, you saw it the other day. Cool. So you already know about it as well. Right. I don't need to explain it to you then. You already get it. You already understand. Cool. Cool. At worst, we can try and put it in when we update with the rest of the mods, which I am keeping an eye on those mods. Want me to do it now or whenever? Do it when everyone's off. No need to do it right now. It is not a super pressing issue. It is super fine to do it later. Heck, like I was saying, I can wait all the way until we actually update the server to 1.26.2 if we really wanted to. After the stream, I'll see if they updated. They hadn't updated yesterday, but that makes sense. It was the first day? Yeah, it was the first day. So obviously they hadn't updated yet, but it's been a day. So I'll double check on them, see if they've updated at all. And yeah, I'll get back to you on that. I'll let you know when all the mods update. Unless you let me know first, because I don't know, you could be taking a look at it as well. I don't know. See on Twitter, it's updated, I believe. Vanilla Tweaks has updated, but not all the mods that we use have updated. I know that much. Yeah. Vanilla Tweaks updated this morning, I believe. If not last night. Okay, so let's get that 5 and a bit shulkers of sand, eh? There we go. Perfect. Now I can pick up all this sand. Go. Now, of course, we won't need all of this sand because we do have a bit of colored glass already. But we will need to convert most of this sand into glass. There we go, that's 2 shulkers already. Now, where is... There's glass panes. There we go, there's some glass. And there's some colored glass as well. However, I can really only use any of them that are in stacks of 8 to restock the shop with. There we go. I've already got the display at the shop with glass done. Will we sell regular glass? We sell regular terracotta, so I guess we could sell regular glass as well. Yeah, that would work. Right. Okay, well this saves us on quite a lot of glass, which is nice. Another thing which saves us on quite a lot of glass is the Unstackables and Tools shulker. Because it has a bunch of glass as well. There we go. Okay, let's grab some more sand. There we go, that's 3 shulkers full of sand. Let's grab some of our most important tools like these and put them in the shulker. Can I grab another one? Guess not. There we go. Those can go back in storage. There's some of the stuff. Right, I should put some iron armor on my pet Nautilus. That's something I should do. Pick that up, leave that there. Ah, there's the tool. Put that away. I knew I grabbed an extra tool. It's my fishing rod. There we go. Whee! Okay. Where's my Nautilus? Where's Shelly? I think that's what I named them. There you are. Heyo. Hi. Oh, you don't have a name. I could have sworn you had a name. Guess not. Oh, right. I was gonna figure out a sea pickle farm. So I could finish lighting up the lake. Forgot about that. Yeah, because this whole section of the lake's just completely dark. And it's like the only dangerous part of my base left. Bye-bye. See if you guys have found anything. Oh, you have. Thank you. Woo, thank you. Torchflower seeds, yay. We have them now. Okay. Pitcher pods and torch flowers, nice. Very nice. They're not the most interesting decorations, but hey, we have them now, so that's cool. Perfect. Very cool, very cool. Alright, hopping off, got IRL, so do see ya. Bye. I'm gonna throw my potions in here, I think. Because I have a lot of potions. Yeah, and they're kind of clogging up all the other inventories. Also got a lot of these. Gonna take these out as well. They're like potions. They're not. They're kind of like potions, even if they aren't really. I'm gonna pretend they are, though. There we go. Nice. That saves me a lot of space in the storage boxes. Right, okay, so I need to come up with a stack of each die again. Oh boy. Should I? Yeah, I should. I need regular terracotta. Ba, 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 ba. Regular terracotta. There we go. Okay. So, red, orange, yellow. We'll go with that there. Dark green. Oh wait, do you need to surround terracotta with dye, or do you need to surround dye with terracotta to dye it? Ah, you do. That's annoying. Whatever, I have the dye, I might as well. Okay, regular terracotta goes there. Light gray goes here. White goes there. Brown goes here. Cyan actually stays right there. There we go. Okay, so we have light gray. We still need gray. There we go. I guess it actually goes like this, doesn't it? There we go. Okay, so we don't need that. We still need that. We don't need this. We don't need white. We don't need red. We don't need orange. We don't need yellow. Do need that though. There we go, there's some lime green. And then we have cyan. I need light blue. And then I need blue. And then I need purple. Don't need brown. Yeah, don't need brown. And then I need magenta. And then I need pink. There we go. And then I need black. Because I don't have black yet. No, I don't have black yet. There we go. Perfect. Now we have all the colors. Now I'm just going to go put all the colors on the wall. I need a second white. And I probably also need one glass. There we go. I need a white concrete. There we go. And now I need a stack of every dye again to do all the glass colors. Oh boy. That is probably not something I'm going to do this stream. Because there's only a half an hour left, and that took like an hour to do last time. What else could we do for the last half hour? I wonder. Sing and dance at the Irish pub? That's an idea. I don't think so, though. But I did ask for ideas, and you have provided one, so thank you. Is there anything around the base that could be quick to do that I haven't done already? I could breed the sniffers. No, I only have one torch flower. I need 2 torch flowers to do that. There we go. There's the final color of glass. Okay, so let's go regular brown. And then black, and then gray, and then light gray. And then white, and then white, and then pink, and then magenta, and then purple. And then we go like this. Then blue, then light blue, then cyan, then green. Then lime green, then yellow, then orange, then red. There we go. Okay. All of the decorative blocks have now been properly placed. Excellent, that's great. The decorative part of this shop is now complete. Other than maybe the bargain bin where I put the candles. I don't know. Nice. Okay, back to base. Back home, back to base, back to home we go. Interesting. DTFG and True are currently in the Irish pub. Yes. We're gonna pretend I have a spyglass. I don't, but we're gonna pretend I do. Oh. No. I thought they may have heard me from all the way over there. Whew. Let's get out of here. But yes, I could check the sniffers, see if they've given me a second torch flower, and if they have, I could breed the sniffers and get a third one, which would be really nice, actually, probably, yes. Ow. It's funny, there is an optimal kind of pasture to have your sniffers in. I believe it's supposed to have like 40 mud. That's the optimal. Well, it's not the minimum, I guess, but optimal so that they don't have to be searching for the last block. So as we discovered earlier, sniffers remember the last 20 blocks that they dug, and they won't dig them again. Which means if you have a pasture that is less than 20 blocks, your sniffer will dig up the entire floor and then stop. And they just will never dig again. And that's not what you want. So you have to have at least 21 spots in the pasture. Now, that's kind of pointless, let's be completely honest, to have 21 spaces, because if you're gonna have a sniffer, you want them to be able to dig all the time. So, I believe that the optimal is, what was it? It's like 40, I think. Now, sniffers can sniff items out of quite a lot of blocks, actually. More than you might expect. But the best one for them to sniff out of is mud. How big is my pasture? I believe it's like, oh, what were the dimensions again? It's, 7? Yeah, I think it was like 7 by 8, so that's 56? Yeah, 56. So yeah, there's a 56 block pasture. There's 2 sniffers in it, but it doesn't really matter because they don't remember what each other have dug out of. So you could technically fit as many sniffers as you wanted in a 40 block area and that'd be fine. But bigger the better because they're big boys. Right, so 40 is probably the best. The best block though is mud, and there's a reason for that. The reason why mud is the best is because mud is not a full block. And the reason why you don't want a full block is because then you can put hoppers underneath it. Or if you want, you can just put a minecart that's going underneath and then you can do full blocks. But if you don't want to have a minecart going all the time, then yeah, do mud, because hoppers I don't believe can reach through a full block. We can test that right now. Minecarts can, but hoppers cannot. I do not have a hopper in there. That's impressive. Oh wait, because it's in the redstone box, isn't it? Dang, that's impressive. I legitimately just don't have any hoppers. All right. All right, cool. You know what? Let's make a bunch of hoppers. Might as well. It's not like I'm short on iron. Might as well make a whole bunch of them. And let's do this, and then let's do this, and then let's do this, and then let's do this. There we go, 16 of them. And then let's put this back in blocks because I don't need that many, as it turns out. Put the iron back as well as that. But yeah, if you have a hopper and you have a block on top of the hopper, I do not believe. Yeah, there we go. Hose mine moss faster? Yes, yeah, they do. That's why I was really grateful when I think it was True gave me his netherite hoe for making the slime pit, because that made making the slime pit so much easier. Just unbelievably fast. There we go, put that back in there. So if I had mud. No mud. I got dirt. If we put some dirt on top of this, and then we grab some bottles. Where did I put those? Here? No. Here. 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 There they are. So yeah, if you put dirt, and then you grab some water, you can then right-click on the dirt, and it turns into mud. And mud is 1 pixel thinner than a full block, which means when you put items on top of it, it sucks them right down through. It's very handy for making a floor that you can pull items through that doesn't have any carpet on it. I need 2 more. Yeah, there we go. Because yeah, here, nothing. But if you do that, it goes right through. Very nice. Now, of course, you know, mud is a little bit of a pain to make, but it is the best ground type for your sniffers, because then it's super easy to automate them. Because you just put hoppers underneath your pasture, and whenever the sniffer digs, the item just goes right through, right away. Technically, if you wanted to, you could also, I think they've, wait, do they remember the, I don't know. I'm not going to say anything, actually. Because I thought maybe they remember the block, or do they remember the coordinate? Because if they remember the coordinate, then you can kind of, you can confuse well, no, if they remember the block, you can confuse the sniffer with just pistons, and you can just change out the floor. But if they remember the coordinate, then you can't confuse them with a different block, because they're remembering the spot on the floor that they sniffed, not the actual block that they sniffed. This is probably very confusing, because I have not described it very well. What is rather interesting about this is kind of the start of a chain that kind of gets you, what is it, infinite terracotta, I think, is what dirt is the start of the chain of. It's kind of crazy, the alchemical processes that you can force Minecraft to create for you. Because you can make terracotta, like, without any mods. You can make terracotta out of cobblestone. And it's kind of crazy that that is something you can do. Let me explain. So, you can take cobblestone. You can have a cobblestone generator. Well, not a cobblestone generator, a stone generator, sorry. So not cobblestone to terracotta, but you can turn lava and water into terracotta. Because you take lava and water and you make a stone generator. And that stone, as one of my farms proves... Yep, whoops, yep, there we go. Over here, that stone can be turned into moss. And then that moss can be collected. That moss is a dirt type block. And what that means is that you can grow azalea trees on it. Now the funny thing with an azalea tree is they turn whatever block that they grow on top of into rooted dirt. And with a pair of shears, I think, you can take the roots out of the dirt and turn it into regular dirt. Then you can take that dirt and you can do what I'm doing here, and you can right click on it with a glass bottle of water, and that gets you mud. Now if you take mud and you put it over dripstone, the water will dry out of the mud, but it won't turn into dirt. It will turn into a block of clay. And if you cook a block of clay in a furnace, you get terracotta. And I'm just like, what? How? We just turned stone into stone. Like, we turned one stone type into a different stone type by turning it into a type of dirt first to get there. Minecraft item crafting is weird sometimes. It's so odd. That just blew my mind. Yeah. Yeah. It blew my mind the first time I heard about it too. I was like, you can what now? And what's crazy is people have managed to automate most of that process. As you can see, the stone to moss, that's completely automated. That we've had that running for weeks. But the parts that are a bit harder to automate are growing and cutting down the azalea trees. You can grow the azalea trees by, well, you have to right click with an azalea bush and then bone meal it. The bone mealing, it can be done automatically, but the placing of it, that unfortunately does have to be done with a player. So you have to have a player placing saplings, but then the tree grows and you can have pistons move the tree somewhere to be blown up. Then you take the dirt. Unfortunately, now you have to, well, no, if you push the dirt with pistons to the right location, you need another player with, what are they called? Glass bottles to right click on mud. So that's 2 player interactions. And then that's it, actually. It's just 2 player interactions. 1 to plant the tree, 1 to turn it into mud. The rest can be done with pistons and block breaking mechanics like TNT. But if you could find some way of automating those 2 things, which the create mod does quite easily, then that's completely automated terracotta and brick production, which is weird that you can do that in Minecraft. I'm never going to do that because it's just getting that moss farm to work was a crazy amount of effort. So, yeah. How thick is the dirt here? That's 2 blocks. So yeah, I can't do a minecart thing because you'd see it from the bottom. Can't do a hopper thing either, you'd see that from the bottom too. I'll have to make a different spot for my sniffers to be permanently. But yeah. So this was quite a fun stream. If I go like this, there we go. So yeah, this was quite a fun stream. We did a bunch of archaeological digs, and we filled up a part of the shop. I was gonna fill up the whole thing, but man, that was a lot more effort than expected, so guess we're not probably gonna be doing that. Come on, let me get around. There we go. But yeah, we got these guys, which they'll be quite fun to play around with. And what else we did? We did the shop. We checked out some people's builds. Very good job, everyone. Everything is looking very cool on the server. And we got these guys up and running. We got a whole bunch of pottery sherds, which I did not make into pots. I could do that right now. Hang on. let's go make a pottery sherd pot, just to end off the episode. Whee! Truly loved finding out about the sniffers. Yeah, they're a really fun creature, but they're kind of hard to get a hold of. Like with allays, all you have to do is go to a pillager location and then draw them away, and then find amethyst to get more of them. None of that is incredibly hard. Now, if you're bad at fighting things, that the whole going to a pillager location, that might be the sticking point for you. But if you're fine at Minecraft combat, then that's not really a big issue. The copper golems, you just craft them, so that's easy. Axolotls you can find in the lush caves. Dolphins just out in the ocean. Nautilus just out in the ocean. Pandas in their specific biome. Like, everything's pretty easy to find in terms of, I want this mob in my base. Like, even the happy ghasts have two ways of getting them. You can either find the happy ghast, or you can craft soul sand with a ghast tier, and that allows you to get a hold of that. But the sniffer takes quite a bit more effort than that. We're gonna do, let's do a prize. Let's do a miner. Let's do an angler right there. And let's do a snort. There we go. So that's a decorated pot with prize, angler, miner, and snort shards. Yeah. Actually, we'll go like that. There we go. Oh. I made it an advancement. Woo! Ta-da! So now we have a little decorative pot. Isn't that cool? And what's cool is we can also store stuff in it. I can just right-click on it. You can only have one type of item inside, but you can have a stack of items inside. Now, the only way to get it out, of course, is to break the pot, so there we go. We got our decorative pot, and we got our sherd back. And I think if you hit these with a weapon, let's see, can I break it like this? No. No? Oh. Hey, give me my spear back. Is it with a sword? Yeah, it's with a sword. There we go. So with a sword, you can break it back up into its constituent parts, which allows you to make new ones if you want, with the same parts. We have just a conga line pot. Sniffer, 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 sniffer. So yeah, we got some decorated pots now. We can put these around. Nice little things. We will make sure we don't put anything in them by accident by taking a bit of cobblestone. There we go. Now we won't accidentally put anything in there because it's already full of an item. Perfect. So there we go. We've now done a whole bunch of different stuff this episode. I hope you all enjoyed. And yeah, we're about 5 minutes from 4, so I think that's probably a pretty good time to end it off for today. Alright, so hope you all enjoyed, and I hope to see you all next time, which will be on Saturday. We'll be back in our main series of Backpack Hero. And then on Monday, we are back in, well, we're heading to Hightail to keep working on the Temple of Forgotten Memories, which we are currently renovating. Should be quite a lot of fun. And then next Wednesday, we'll be back here with, well, more of this. I'll probably won't be doing the shop stocking. We'll probably go back to the Wild West and continue more of the building there. So I hope you all enjoyed today, and I hope to see you all next time. Have a good day, have a great week, God bless, and goodbye. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye. Where's the... Nope. Nope, that's not it. Make sure those are off properly, or else there's glitches that happen at the end of the stream. The stream can still hear me.
Transmission complete.
Thank you for joining us today on GCR. It is at this time we would like to thank our Patreon supporters, starting with our Commander level patrons. Montana Big Sky, thanks for 4 years of support. If you would like to join our crew and support this channel, please check out patreon.com/GameCrossRoads.